Are you tired of being ignored? Of people talking to you like you're worth nothing? And only respecting you when you finally explode? Then this video is for you. For those of you sick of being invisible, at work, in your family, or even among your own friends. Because respect isn't asked for, it's imposed. And Machiavelli knew exactly how to do it. Today, I'm going to give you 10 practical tricks to stop being overlooked and start dominating any space with presence, without yelling, without begging, and without losing control. Because respect doesn't go to the one who shouts the loudest, but to the one who knows when to stay silent and when to act. This isn't a self-help video. It's a strategy to take your power back. Are you ready? Let's begin. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. The first trick is simple, but brutal. Strategic silence. Machiavelli said that the one who feels the need to justify himself has already lost. Ever noticed how most people just won't stop talking? They explain, they excuse, they kneel with words. But the one who stays silent dominates. Why? Because silence isn't passivity, it's control. When someone criticizes you or tries to provoke you, and you don't respond right away, you leave it hanging in the air. You create tension, and the one who controls the silence controls that tension. Try it. When someone attacks or questions you, just count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and watch them start to squirm. They expected your reaction. Now they're alone with their words. This trick positions you as someone who doesn't need validation. Your silence says, I don't need to convince you. I know who I am. Don't justify yourself, ever. Every time you feel the need to explain your decisions, you're sending one clear message. I'm not sure of myself, and people, even if they don't say it, they sense it, and you lose respect points. Imagine this. Someone asks you, why did you do that? And you simply say, because I chose to. End of story. None of that. I was tired, I had to, I felt pressured. Nope. Zero excuses. When you speak with clarity and without the need to justify, you project something rare these days, inner confidence. And let me tell you, respect isn't begged for, it's imposed. And it starts the moment you stop explaining every step you take. If you keep explaining yourself, you're not leading, you're pleading. You want respect? Then never react the same way as the one attacking you. Don't yell back at someone who's yelling. Don't get flustered by someone trying to provoke you. Don't play their game, because the one who reacts loses, and the one who observes dominates. Machiavelli said it without sugarcoating. He who controls his emotions controls the board. When someone throws venom at you, return it with a simple, I see your point. And then silence. That silence confuses them. It places you above them. It turns an attack into a victory. The person who stays calm while everything burns isn't just respected, they're feared. Do you know the fastest way to make someone uncomfortable without saying a single word? The gaze. Because body language shouts, even when your mouth stays silent. Machiavelli understood that power isn't just in what you say, but in how you stand before others. And a steady, direct, unflinching gaze, that's worth more than 1,000 speeches. When someone speaks to you with arrogance or tries to dominate you, don't look away, don't smile just to be polite, don't blink out of nervousness. Look at them, steady, calm, unshaken, and without saying a word, you're saying, I'm not afraid, I'm here, and I'm not moving. This technique is powerful because it breaks expectations. Most people expect you to visually submit, but you don't. It's awkward. It's tense. Never justify yourself, ever. Every time you say, I did it because it's just that I wanted to. Sorry, but the thing is, you're losing power. And this is no exaggeration. When you justify yourself, what you're really saying is, I need your approval. But Machiavelli didn't need anyone's approval. You want instant respect? Say what you mean. Period. Don't explain. Don't sugarcoat. Don't give excuses like a school kid caught without homework. A simple, I've made my decision, or this is what I'm going to do, has more impact than a 10-minute speech filled with justifications. Because when you over-explain, you sound like you're asking for permission. And remember this, respect isn't given to those who ask for permission. It's given to those who give direction. When someone attacks, criticizes, or tries to provoke you, what they really want is an emotional reaction, a shout, a tantrum, a desperate explanation, because that's where they gain power. But you don't react. Instead, you do something radically different. You reflect. You don't absorb, like a mirror. Machiavelli would be proud. Someone throws emotional poison at you and you simply respond calmly, I see your point. Or, even more Machiavellian, interesting. That calm, it breaks them. It throws their energy right back, without you even lifting a finger. It's like philosophical kung fu. And the best part? You come across as someone with absolute control, because the one who controls their emotions controls the situation. Most people try to look perfect. They fake confidence. They fake calm. They fake being unshakable. And guess what? It shows. But you don't need to fake anything, because your authentic presence doesn't come from hiding your flaws. It comes from owning them, even the ones you don't like. As Carl Jung said, true respect is born when you integrate your shadow. When you accept your imperfections and show up exactly as you are, people feel it. There's something magnetic about someone who has nothing to hide. And that kind of presence commands respect, without raising your voice. So here's your Machiavellian challenge. Think of 3 traits you usually try to hide, and make peace with them. That's what turns an average person into someone unstoppable. Machiavelli didn't believe in excuses, and neither should you. When you complain that others don't respect you, what you're really saying is, I'm not in control. But here comes the truth, the kind that hurts and frees you. The respect you receive is directly proportional to the respect you give yourself. Your boss doesn't value you, your friends make fun of you or ignore you, your family constantly interrupts you. That doesn't mean you're less. It means you've taught them that it's acceptable. Step 1 is brutally honest. Stop waiting for others to change. Start changing your own boundaries. If you don't set limits, people will cross them. If you allow it once, it will happen 10 times. If you don't claim your space, someone else will take it. Here's your practical exercise. Think of the last time someone disrespected you. Now, instead of saying, it was their fault, ask yourself, what did I allow? What didn't I say? What did I avoid because I didn't want to make waves? This level of responsibility doesn't make you guilty. It makes you free. It turns you into the architect of your presence. And that earns respect without ever having to demand it. Machiavelli didn't fear the strong enemy. He feared the one who doesn't react. Because the moment you lose your temper, you lose power. But when you stay calm, you become an unshakable wall. Respect is born right there, in the silence between a provocation and your response. Do you know what the most powerful people do when provoked? They don't yell. They don't justify themselves. They observe. And that unsettles more than 1,000 words. When you control your reaction, you control the situation. Whoever yells, loses. Whoever remains calm, dominates. Quick practice. Next time someone pushes your buttons, do this. Take a deep breath. Observe your emotion without acting on it. Choose to respond, not react. Think like Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. If you master your mind, you've already won. And respect, it follows automatically. Machiavelli knew something most people still don't get. True leaders don't command, they inspire. The harder you try to force people to listen, the less they do. Have you noticed those people who don't raise their voice, yet everyone turns when they speak? That's effortless leadership. They don't need to show authority. They radiate it. So how do you get there? Speak less, but make every word count. Don't try to convince. Ask powerful questions. Don't interrupt. Pause to let your words sink in. The key isn't fighting for attention. It's creating an energy that speaks before you do. Instead of saying, "Let's do it this way because I said so," say, "What if we tried it this way?" That shift changes everything. You're no longer a boss. You're a reference, a presence. Real leadership doesn't need to shout. It breathes confidence, and people follow because they want to. Now you've got it all. 10 ruthless strategies. Not to yell, but to make the world listen in silence. Because respect isn't begged for. It's projected. It's felt. And once you master these principles, you no longer walk the same. You move like someone who doesn't seek approval, but knows exactly who they are. Stop justifying yourself. Stop hiding your power. Stop being the one who's always available and constantly overlooked. Machiavelli didn't write to be liked. He wrote to rule, and now you have that knowledge. Will you keep acting as if you didn't? Drop a comment. I no longer ask for respect. I command it. And subscribe, because this isn't just content. This is training to become an irresistible force. A presence that doesn't need to be questioned. It gets respected. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll keep sharpening the mind and sculpting unshakable character. And remember, power isn't in what you say. It's in how you make the world listen without ever raising your voice.